Hey Yankees fans, welcome back. The offseason is officially heating up, and the Bronx Bombers are making moves that could shape the 2026 season in a big way. The chatter around the front office has reached a fever pitch, and every decision they make over the next few weeks could define how this team starts the year. If you are serious about following the Yankees, now is the time to pay attention because things are moving fast and there's a lot to unpack. The first big story involves Cody Bellinger, whose potential return to Yankee Stadium has been a topic of discussion for weeks. For many, it seemed like a lock that he would rejoin the team after opting out, but recent developments suggest that the situation is far from settled. Talks between the Yankees and Bellinger have reportedly reached a standstill. While a reunion is still possible, both sides appear to be at an impasse, and the focus is shifting toward other possibilities. The crux of the disagreement comes down to the length of the contract. The Yankees are offering a 5-year deal worth over $30 million annually, which would put the total value at around $155 million. Bellinger, however, is holding out for 7 years, creating a gap that has forced the team to explore alternatives to ensure they do not wait too long for a resolution. In response, the Yankees front office has reportedly begun exploring 2 major trade targets, both of whom could have a significant impact on the roster. The first player generating buzz is TAKEOVER from the Chicago Cubs. The Cubs recently made waves by signing Alex Bregman, a move that has crowded their infield, potentially leaving players like Matt Shaw on the bench. By trading TAKEOVER, the Cubs could realign their roster while staying under the competitive balance tax threshold. For the Yankees, TAKEOVER presents an attractive option. Although he is not known for hitting many home runs, he is a premier contact hitter with excellent defensive skills. Currently a second baseman, due to the Cubs' depth at shortstop, scouts believe he can handle shortstop duties, which is particularly important given the uncertainty surrounding the Yankees' middle infield. Anthony Volpe is coming off shoulder surgery and may not be ready for opening day, while Jose Caballero, projected as a starter, has primarily played as a utility man. Bringing TAKEOVER into the fold could stabilize the infield immediately and at a relatively affordable price of $12 million for the year. The second potential target is Luis Robert Jr. of the Chicago White Sox. This is a classic high-risk, high-reward situation. Robert Jr. has demonstrated near most valuable player-level performance in the past, including a standout season with 38 home runs and a Silver Slugger Award in 2023. However, he has struggled with injuries and inconsistency more recently. The White Sox, who are in the midst of a deep rebuild, are open to trading him but are looking to maximize return value. While his slashing numbers last season were below expectations, the Yankees appear intrigued by his upside and the chance to pair his raw talent with Aaron Judge. Exploring trade opportunities like Robert Jr. signals that the front office is not content to wait indefinitely for Bellinger. They are actively pursuing alternatives that could complement their core while addressing key roster needs. Moving beyond trade rumors, the departure of Luke Weaver to the Mets has sparked discussion among Yankees fans. Weaver, who served as a reliable arm in the bullpen, recently shared his perspective on the move, shedding light on the business side of baseball. Despite leaving for a rival team, Weaver emphasized that there is no bad blood with the organization and spoke highly of his time in the Bronx. He described his 3 seasons with the Yankees as career-defining, using the word resurrecting to illustrate how his time with the team revitalized his trajectory. Over that period, he posted a 12-8 win-loss record, maintained a 3.22 earned run average, and racked up nearly 200 strikeouts along with 12 saves. His comments underline the importance of the Yankees' player development system, particularly in helping pitchers find consistency and confidence. While fans may feel a sting seeing him in Mets colors, hearing Weaver acknowledge the positive impact the team had on his career is a reminder of the club's influence beyond just wins and losses. Meanwhile, the Yankees have officially released their spring training schedule, signaling the countdown to the start of the season. Pitchers and catchers are set to report on February 11th, with the first workouts beginning the following day. Position players report on February 15th, and the full squad workout will take place on February 16th. This is the first opportunity to see the entire team together as they begin preparations for the long season ahead. The first spring training game is scheduled for February 20th against the Orioles, with the first home game at George M. Steinbrenner Field occurring on February 21st versus the Tigers. Fans also have a chance to see the Yankees' top prospects in action on March 21st, facing the Atlanta Braves farm system, providing an early glimpse of future talent. The spring schedule will conclude with a trip out west, as the Yankees play their final exhibition games against the Chicago Cubs in Mesa, Arizona, marking their first spring training games in the state since 1951. These dates are more than just markers on a calendar. They represent the team's preparation and the front office's challenge in filling key gaps before opening day. With Cody Bellinger's negotiations unresolved, questions remain about who will occupy left field, the strength of the bullpen, and whether the rotation will have a true frontline starter. Every move over the next month will be critical as the front office races to solidify a roster capable of competing at the highest level. The Yankees are clearly not standing still, weighing contact specialists like TAKEOVER against high-upside talents, such as Luis Robert Jr., to complement Aaron Judge and fortify the team for the season ahead. The energy around the team is palpable. Fans are debating which direction the front office should take, and every rumor or update sparks excitement and speculation. While the offseason may be quiet at times, the undercurrent of strategy and decision-making is constant. The choices made now will echo throughout the season, shaping matchups, lineup construction, and the overall competitiveness of the Yankees. For a team that prides itself on championship contention, these moments are critical. The balance between proven veterans, developing stars, and strategic acquisitions defines the team's identity and potential success in the coming months. As we continue diving into the Yankees' offseason, another big focus has become the bullpen and rotation. The team saw some key arms depart or struggle in the past season, leaving questions that must be answered before pitchers and catchers report to camp. The rotation remains a major point of discussion, particularly with the potential absence of a frontline starter who can anchor the staff from day one. While Garrett Cole and other established pitchers provide stability, the Yankees are still evaluating options that could elevate the rotation to true championship-level status. Young arms and trade possibilities are on the radar, and fans are keenly watching any movement from the front office that could hint at how they plan to balance veteran experience with emerging talent. In the bullpen, the situation is equally complex. Luke Weaver's departure leaves a void that needs careful management, especially as the team prepares for the long grind of a Major League Baseball season. Relievers who were solid contributors last year are being evaluated alongside potential new additions to ensure depth and reliability. The Yankees know that a strong bullpen can be the difference in tight games, particularly against division rivals and in high-leverage situations late in the season. The challenge lies in constructing a staff that can consistently perform while also giving younger pitchers opportunities to grow without overextending anyone too early. Meanwhile, the team's prospects are generating excitement as fans look toward the future. Players like Spencer Jones and George Lombard Jr. are preparing to showcase their skills during the spring breakout game against the Atlanta Braves farm system. This annual event provides a unique glimpse at the next generation of Yankees talent, allowing fans to see who could make an impact in the Major League roster in the near future. These prospects bring a mix of raw talent, athleticism, and potential versatility that could provide key contributions as the season progresses. The organization is clearly invested in blending these young players into the broader strategy while still competing at the top level of the league. The spring schedule itself has some intriguing twists this year, with the team traveling out west to Mesa, Arizona, for the final exhibition games against the Cubs. Fans get a rare opportunity to see the Yankees outside their usual spring training home. This first visit to Arizona since 1951 is not just historical, but also strategically timed ahead of opening day in San Francisco. These games will serve as a final test for the roster, allowing the front office and coaching staff to evaluate lineup combinations, pitching rotations, and defensive alignments before the long season begins. Every at-bat, every inning pitched, and every defensive play will be closely analyzed to ensure that the team is as prepared as possible. The uncertainty surrounding Cody Bellinger continues to be a central narrative. Left field remains a significant question mark, and the Yankees are clearly preparing for multiple scenarios. If Bellinger returns, he brings proven production and comfort in Yankee Stadium. But if the deal cannot be reached, alternatives like Luis Robert Jr. or TAKEOVER become critical. Robert Jr. offers high upside, but comes with risk, particularly regarding health and consistency, whereas TAKEOVER provides a more stable, contact-driven approach that strengthens the infield as well. Each potential move carries consequences not only for the roster's construction, but also for the team's payroll flexibility and long-term strategic planning. The front office is walking a fine line between maximizing talent, minimizing risk, and ensuring the team remains competitive in a highly challenging American League East. As spring training approaches, the focus on player conditioning and readiness intensifies. Position players reporting on February 15th will immediately begin preparing for the first full squad workout on February 16th. The importance of these early practices cannot be overstated. This period sets the tone for the season, establishing routines, evaluating player fitness, and providing the coaching staff with insights into how players are responding after the offseason. Pitchers and catchers, reporting earlier, will have the chance to refine mechanics, establish communication with the coaching staff, and build the stamina necessary for a long season. These weeks before official games begin are just as critical as the games themselves, and the team's success in March and April often reflects how well they use this preparation period. Off-season moves and player development also highlight the Yankees' strategic balance between immediate performance and long-term sustainability. The organization has historically prioritized winning while cultivating young talent, and this dual approach is visible in current planning. With high-profile veterans like Aaron Judge anchoring the lineup, alongside the emergence of prospects and potential trades, the team aims to blend experience and youth in a way that maximizes competitiveness. Every decision, from trade targets to contract negotiations, from bullpen construction to spring training scheduling, is interwoven into this strategy. The Yankees are methodical, considering how each piece fits into the broader picture, ensuring that the team can compete now while remaining poised for sustained success in future seasons. Fans are naturally invested in these developments. Debates around who should be acquired, who should start at key positions, and which prospects are ready to make the leap are ongoing. Social media and fan communities are alive with speculation, particularly around Bellinger, Robert Jr., and TAKEOVER. Every report, rumor, or official announcement sparks analysis and discussion, with the collective energy of the fan base providing its own kind of momentum. This engagement underscores the cultural significance of the Yankees as more than just a baseball team. They're a central part of a community, with passionate supporters eager to witness the next chapter in the franchise's storied history. But before we continue, please remember to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support allows us to keep bringing you the latest news about the New York Yankees. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments. In a move that has sent shockwaves through the baseball world, whispers have emerged suggesting that Nolan Arenado is set to join the New York Yankees, sparking intense speculation about the team's plans to redefine infield dominance. Known for his laser-accurate throws and uncanny ability to turn even routine plays into highlight reel moments, Arenado has long been considered one of the premier defensive forces in Major League Baseball. The possibility of him donning the iconic pinstripes has already fueled feverish debate among fans, analysts, and even rival teams, all trying to predict the seismic impact this could have on the Yankees' infield strategy. Sources close to the situation hint that this potential acquisition is about more than just shoring up third base. It's being whispered that the Yankees envision Arenado as the linchpin of an infield that could combine precision, agility, and a certain intimidation factor rarely seen in the American League. His presence alone could alter the dynamics of pitching strategies, forcing opponents to rethink how they approach contact at the corners of the diamond. Conversations behind closed doors reportedly suggest that Arenado's legendary defensive instincts, paired with the Yankees' already potent lineup, might create one of the most formidable infield units in recent memory. Though no official confirmation has emerged, speculation is rampant that the front office sees this as a calculated gamble with huge upside. Insiders say that the discussions reportedly extend beyond simple statistics. They revolve around leadership, clubhouse culture, and the kind of veteran presence that can elevate younger players to new heights. Fans are imagining a scenario where Arenado's signature snap, throws, and flawless footwork become nightly highlights at Yankee Stadium, turning what was once a reliable defense into a spectacle of athletic artistry. If the whispers prove true, the Yankees could be signaling a renewed commitment to dominance up the middle, blending star power with defensive wizardry. Meanwhile, the league is abuzz, with every analyst weighing in on how Arenado's potential arrival might shift the balance of power and whether rival teams will scramble to counteract what could become a historic infield force. The rumor mill shows no signs of slowing, and all eyes remain fixed on whether this speculation will soon become one of the most talked about moves in baseball history. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the New York Yankees, please subscribe to our channel and give us a like. We always appreciate your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.